Welcome and thank you for joining me on this profound exploration of self-love and selfishness. A few weeks ago, we shared a video that touched on the importance of self-love, and it sparked many thoughtful questions, especially about how self-love differs from selfishness. Today, I want to dive deeper into this topic and help you unravel the mystery so you can truly transform your relationship with yourself and with others. Have you ever felt guilty for prioritizing your own needs? Or maybe you've struggled with setting boundaries because you worry about being labeled selfish. You're not alone. In a society that often praises self-sacrifice, it's easy to confuse healthy self-love with harmful selfishness. But understanding the difference is key to living a balanced, fulfilled life. Let's start by defining selfishness. Selfishness is born from an unsatisfied mind, a mind that is never truly content with what it has, whether that's itself or others. Imagine a person who constantly chases perfection. They expect themselves to perform flawlessly and expect those around them to meet their standards as well. When reality doesn't align with these high expectations, frustration builds. This endless pursuit creates a cycle of dissatisfaction. To fill the emptiness or gap inside, the selfish mind demands more and more, focusing exclusively on its own happiness, pleasure, and advantage. This inward focus blinds the person to the needs and happiness of others, ultimately isolating them and deepening their dissatisfaction. Consider the story of a wealthy merchant who was never happy. Despite owning the finest goods, he constantly sought more treasures, always comparing his wealth to others. His greed isolated him from family and friends, and he found no joy in his abundance. His dissatisfaction stemmed from endless expectations and the failure to appreciate what he already had. This is selfishness at its core. In contrast, self-love emerges from a very different place: compassion, understanding, and acceptance. When you truly understand who you are, flaws and all, you no longer need to chase unrealistic expectations. Instead, you nurture yourself, give yourself time to heal, and cultivate patience. This patience extends beyond yourself. You begin to realize that not everyone around you can meet your expectations perfectly, and that's okay. This awareness opens your heart to be more compassionate and generous. You've experienced suffering and challenges, so you naturally become more empathetic toward others. I remember a time when I struggled with accepting my own limitations. I set unrealistic goals and got frustrated when I couldn't meet them. Over time, through mindfulness and self-compassion practices, I learned to embrace my imperfections and allow myself the grace to grow slowly. This change made me not only kinder to myself but also more patient with others facing their own battles. A fundamental outcome of genuine self-love is gratitude, appreciating what you have rather than demanding what you lack. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, freeing you from the trap of endless desires and dissatisfaction. Many people find that keeping a gratitude journal transforms their outlook. By regularly listing things they are thankful for, they cultivate a deep appreciation for life's simple blessings, which strengthens their self-love and lessens selfish tendencies. The Buddha provides timeless guidance on this topic. He taught that to love yourself, you must guard your mind from negative and harmful thoughts such as jealousy, hatred, aversion, and envy. When you protect your mind from these unwholesome thoughts, you protect yourself, and by extension, protect others. Think of your mind as a garden. If you allow weeds, negative thoughts, to grow unchecked, they will choke the life out of the beautiful flowers, positive qualities like kindness and joy. By actively guarding your mind, you cultivate a thriving inner garden, which nourishes both you and those around you. Mislabeling self-love as selfishness can cause you to neglect your own well-being. This misunderstanding often leads people to ignore their needs, feel guilty for setting boundaries, or burn out trying to please everyone else. It's important to realize that true self-love is the foundation for healthy relationships. When you love and accept yourself, you naturally treat others with kindness and generosity. On the other hand, selfishness narrows your perspective and damages relationships. Practice mindfulness. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice when negative or selfish thoughts arise and gently redirect your mind toward compassion. Set realistic expectations. Be kind and realistic with yourself and others. Understand that perfection is an illusion. Develop patience. Allow yourself and others the time to grow and heal. Keep a gratitude journal. Write daily about things you appreciate in your life. Guard your mind. Be vigilant against harmful thoughts, replacing them with positive, loving ones. A wise leader once said that his strength came not from demanding loyalty but from loving and accepting his team. When he understood their struggles and imperfections, he fostered a supportive environment where everyone thrived. This leader embodied self-love, not selfishness, and his success inspired many. In summary, self-love and selfishness may appear similar but arise from very different roots. Selfishness is born from dissatisfaction and leads to isolation. Self-love grows from compassion, acceptance, and gratitude, leading to greater patience, generosity, and happiness. Remember Buddha's wisdom. Guard your mind against negativity, protect yourself, and by doing so, you also protect others. Embrace this path with an open heart and watch how your life transforms. Thank you for watching this deep dive into self-love and selfishness. I hope it inspires you to cultivate true self-love and live a more compassionate, fulfilling life.